get why he never looped you in. I mean, if I'm calling this guy, it must be this tall to ride, you know? I'm sure. Don't let him...
Hey guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Rick and Morty Season 9, Episode 1. Zach, it's just awesome to be back.
It is. This has been a long journey with this show.
Yeah, it has.
And it had a very different tone in the beginning as characters have progressed and developed, evolved, you might say.
Yeah.
Stories included. So a lot of that's changed. Rick's a little milder now. We went over that a little bit in our recap here.
Yeah.
As we started to kind of go back and revisit some of the stories that we've experienced prior to this season, because it's been a minute.
Yeah, unlike some cartoons, and I'm fine when other cartoons do this, is in this particular cartoon, people do, well, it's really Rick. Rick and maybe the Beths and maybe Jerry to a degree. They do kind of evolve as people.
Yeah.
Like, one of the most interesting stuff to me is, like, Rick's motivation to get revenge because of losing his family.
Yeah, against Rick Prime.
And then, you know, the alcoholism to cope with that, and, you know, and he kind of got his revenge, but he was still kind of unable in the last season to really move on in a healthy way.
He was not until that was the final episode that he was seeing the insectoid queen or princess, and he kind of gets caught up in a gladiatorial battle.
Is that where he's got the memory Rick and the Diane Rick on like hard drives?
I think so.
Yeah. I remember he puts them kind of together so they can live.
In the end, he was trying to delete that memory of Diane, and I think memory Rick was trying to prevent it.
Yeah.
And so that all, long story short, ends up in what's her fucking name? Beth's brain.
Yeah.
That's another B's name in there. But in Beth's head, and she kind of loses her shit, and she kills Space Beth.
Breaks her neck.
Yeah, presumably kills her.
Yeah.
And then she loses her shit, almost kills herself. Space Beth actually is still alive, or at least Rick helps her.
Yeah.
And bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, and I just love how he put them together and put them off there in space, right?
Yeah, he gave them that, like kind of what he never had with
Diane. Like there's a version of Rick that's with a version Diane, and they're happy.
Yeah. But the idea was, though, for him, the processing is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very,
anti-cathartic?
No.
Cathartic?
No. So, very dramatic.
Okay.
Means of getting over.
Yeah.
For our entertainment, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like the first couple seasons, we didn't have any of this stuff. But do you think Rick can still be pretty interesting as just a non-funny character?
Well, I think so. I guess when he's kind of settled down, and toned. You mean it's not funny, or as
he's still funny.
Yeah.
He's still
when he's not unhinged.
Yeah, like, but the idea of him like having peace. Do you think that version of Rick is like interesting?
I think so, because we saw some versions of that in the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly episode, the kind of the Unforgiven version.
Oh, was that
the Mortys that had a little community?
Oh, the space cowboy Citadel one.
Yeah,
because it didn't really have our Rick and Morty in except in the very end.
Yeah, and they just had that one Rick.
That was such a good episode.
Yeah, that one Rick that was just kind of minding his own business, and the other shithead Ricks come up.
Remember that one Rick? He was like Colonel Sanders, or
yeah, he was like the main Rick.
Yeah, he was like the guy from Django Unchained.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
God, he was so funny.
He was.
Yeah.
And just the variety of Ricks, and how that one Rick went back and just kills them all because they fucked up all of his shit, and they end up, I think those Mortys bury him at the end.
Yeah. That was just pure, to me that was a kind of a genius episode, because it also, sometimes it's good to be unconnected from the main plot.
It is. Keep talking.
You know what's funny is you haven't killed like a flatroid since we were doing this last Rick and Morty season. It's kind of a nice little tradition.
Well, it's like
You know what's funny, folks, is he like waits for the fly to look away.
You gotta wait for it to start doing something. Right now, he's too attentive.
I like that. Yeah, you just think about it that way. Like, now he can see me.
Yeah, it was when they start rubbing their little fucking mitts together.
Like, he got him with his pants down.
it's like Muldoon.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Another standout episode to me, we were talking about this, was the premiere, or the Summer of All Fears, when they were in that, like, for 17 years they were stuck in an alternate dimension because they took Rick's charger.
Yeah, and Morty had gone into the service and everything, and had all this kind of PTSD from it.
Yeah.
And Summer became the CEO of this company.
Yeah, he becomes
And it was all a means to the end of getting them out.
That was a crazy good episode.
It was.
Gosh.
It was fantastic. And then they get out, but then Morty still has PTSD and loses his shit.
Yeah.
And like steals that, I don't know, it's a SWAT vehicle or some kind of vehicle.
Yeah.
And attacks that power station.
Yeah.
So some pretty good shit in the last season, actually.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny one where Jerry's turned Easter Bunny, and it's like based off this mythology from outer space kind of thing, right?
There was a combination of the Santa Claus, where he killed the Easter Bunny and starts becoming the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
And also Alien, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah.
So
God, that was good.
There might have been some other shit in there too.
You know what I'm excited about? District 10.
I am too, because Neil Blomkamp is an underrated director. And that guy needs more films.
And is like the South African guy he works with is cool.
Well, Neil Blomkamp's South African.
That's what I'm saying. This Neil. Okay, so they both are.
Yes.
Dude, have you seen Elysium with Matt Damon? I love that movie.
That guy plays the fucking unhinged mercenary that ends up getting, I can't remember what he gets, and then he starts losing his shit and trying to kill him on board Elysium. But who's the chick, Julie? The woman that's on board.
Is that like Rosamund Pike or something? Oh,
no, it's that chick from. Wasn't it the chick from the Silence of the Lambs?
You talking about like the redhead chick?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't. Oh, you're right. She was in it.
Yeah, I thought she was the main.
Yeah, like the villain.
The
right?
villain.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, apart from the other guy that was the crazy asshole.
It's her or Rosamund Pike. They're always villains.
Well, it wasn't Rosamund Pike.
Yeah.
But she plays the fucking crazy chick in. What is that?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
That's a good movie. It's
That's
not a movie.
Hell of a movie.
It is, because it's not the type of movie I'd go for. Then I watched it with joy, and I was like, "This is a fucking good movie."
I did not anticipate what I was going to experience in the film. But where she like fakes the rape and everything, and just gets fucking what's his name killed, and where she kills him.
Matt, did she kill? Spoiler alert! But did she kill Ben Affleck?
No. She kills the other guy that she was holding up with.
Okay. Yeah.
And then she frames him for raping.
And then
her.
she gets just scot clean, right?
Yeah, because she goes back. She's like, "I did all this crazy shit for you."
Yeah.
And he's like,
"You get a woman like that."
He ends up staying with her.
I'm just kidding. I got a good woman, but you can get a woman like that.
I can't seem to stick one at all. So,
guys, before we jump into this, leave a comment down below. Jamie usually joins us for these, and because of his work schedule, I don't know if he will this year, but if he can, he'll be keeping up with these, and maybe he could try to join us as much as he can. He has to drive 3 hours to do a half-hour episode, so I get kind of the inconvenience. Anyways, guys, also we're gonna have our full uncut reaction on our Patreon. Let's jump in. Laughing.
What's that, pal? Yeah, the new pool's pretty great.
Oh, I guess it is a new pool.
Who are you texting?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Yeah, nobody.
Okay.
I'm making a beer that chills itself.
Oh,
Morty!
Why are you
Let go of my phone, Morty!
Texting!
Nobody! Oh, son of a... Come on!
What the fuck?
It's fine!
The fuck it's fine!
It's fine!
What the heck?
Morty.
Sometimes he reaches out and threatens to erase our family, unless I help him with stuff.
You work for that guy?
He's like a Q that makes me do things for him. You know
Like
Q,
from
Morty, from Star Trek? Okay, so imagine a cosmic gate.
He's Jane's dad in Breaking Bad.
You know I hate you, right? I do. It's why I try to just text.
Why is his color yellow?
To differentiate
what
between
the heck?
bricks.
Morty, you want to come on this one? At your own risk, obviously. You know what? Yeah, I will.
Morty!
Anything happens to me, gone. Forever. Across all infinity. Dude, they just sit there? Always? They're from an ideal hostage dimension where everyone's super trusting and never has to shit. There's no Morty.
If he erases you, he erases himself. Can we move this along?
What?
There's a guy eating the multiverse. There's always a guy eating the multiverse. His name is Frumble Wurmple.
No, it's not.
It's not. It calls itself the Collective.
The Galactus.
Yeah.
Do you guys usually talk, or is it different because I'm here?
Morty.
We usually talk.
It's boring physics stuff, Morty.
And you two defend the central finite curve together? Since when do you care about anything? I don't. That's why I make him do it.
Thank Dick we're here.
It's like, what's his name?
Oh, God.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Don't let it touch you!
Oh, God. What?
Iron Man.
Yeah. That's wild.
The animation is definitely different in this season. You can tell.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's better.
Well, it's more mainstream.
Yeah, it's just not like stiff.
Well, it developed its own character with that stiffness. Now it's kind of just. It's like if they took and made a Rick and Morty movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did with SpongeBob back in the day.
Yeah.
The original SpongeBob movie, the animation was just that much better.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
We have absorbed countless technologies, Rick Sanchez. One of them will be your equal.
Nice of you to explain.
The more you understand of the collective, the easier you will be for the collective to absorb.
Lucky me.
This is me, but it is coating something that is not me.
We are the collective. I am the collective.
I did not say or think those things, and I don't think I sound like that.
I wonder whose voice that is.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Definitely not charges of some kind.
What?
Some Shiva shit here.
Yeah.
What? I do not understand. I am the collective. I absorb all.
Right, and you just absorbed a compression algorithm.
What?
Now you'll absorb yourself forever.
Impossible! I am the collective!
Itty titty bitty tiny space.
Way to get captured.
Obviously not my fault. You really fucked me there, Morty.
Definitely not charges of some kind. Stressful, okay? That was jeez. Although getting captured kind of worked out. I didn't mind it.
I like talking to that guy.
Yeah, way better than the dude from last week. So you guys do stuff like that together a lot?
Oh, go on.
Only sometimes.
Either of us could backstab the other at any time.
I get why he never looped you in. I mean, if I'm calling this guy, must be this tall to ride, you know? I'm sure.
Don't let him run you off, Morty. It's all tongue.
He's a big softy once you get to know him, huh? Even showed me some time travel stuff. I'm gonna shove these waffles up your ass, pal. Heavens. What the fuck are you doing here? You gonna replace me? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Uh-huh. Homewrecker. You see this? All this messy whatever this is, it's weakness. Fuck you. Ha! You know what? Maybe I will steal your grandpa, but not because I love him. Because you do. Till next time, Gramps. I winked. Maybe you couldn't tell because of the eye patch. We could tell.
Blackmailing prick.
I like how he still pays.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker!
Yeah! We got him, Morty! We fucking got him!
I don't understand.
I put the blueprints for that dumb fucking Omega device in the Omega device, Morty. They've been wiped from every possible reality.
You mean?
Yes, you possessive fucking nerd. We're free of that hack bullshit once and for all. Oh, sweet bliss. I'm already forgetting what we're talking about.
That is the coolest thing ever.
He showed you his lair, that overconfident little bitch. Predictable bitch. That's what happens when you get too used to winning, Morty. You start sucking your own dick, Morty. that smug dick.
What the hell?
You'll want to murder the shit out of me, Morty. That's why I built this place, Morty. This whole dimension is a bunker, Morty.
Oh, man.
We live in the bunker now, Morty. We might be here forever, Morty. Bunker dimension!
That's
So,
just...
evil Morty thinks he's my nemesis, mostly just sucks. But he is deadly. Swallow this. It's a kind of body armor goo, so you can take some hits. But only some. I'm not made of body armor goo.
What about Space Beth?
Space Beth is mean to me sometimes. There's normal plumbing, and your friends and neighbors all have combat training, like Bunker Gene here.
Hoorah!
At ease, PG.
Hoorah.
Yeah. Ballistics. Evil Morty does have a force field. It's annoying. Can
Is
probably
Bunker
deflect
King
anything
from
below a
this
caliber of, I don't
dimension,
know,
or
7
do you think
billion.
Rick brought him here?
Seems like he used to be a Marine.
No whispering. Whispering's the first step to turning on each other. You might go for that too. Classic bunker maneuver. Just let us stew in here until we go insane. So we can't go insane, even if we live here forever. More questions? No further questions.
I don't live here forever.
It depends what there is to do there.
Separate fight!
Ooh, he looks mad. You like that, Morty? He built a bunker dimension just for me.
I don't have to lie here. I built it for a bunch of reasons.
You're not special, pal. I don't need to be. Ah! You're gonna watch me kill him.
Oh man, you sound as pressed as Morty was. You do have a lot in common. That's cute. How many of those you got left? Like 2? Is it 2? 3?
It's like a Dragon Ball Z without a battle.
What the fuck? It's like the Fantastic Four guy.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good lord. What?
It's like a Looney Tunes gig.
Yeah.
What's happening? Am I missing something?
Oh, our nanobots are killing each other's nanobots!
I thought he was going to charge him a Dragon
That's what
Ball.
I thought too.
Ow! God damn it! Shoot him, Rick! What the hell? What are you waiting for? Kill him! It's him! Do it! Oh, fuck you! You're really gonna do this? You're really gonna try to make him shoot me? That's your trick? Just say your whole plan out loud so he doesn't suspect you? Shit.
Hammer
We
space.
got him?
Dude, this is...
I really do hate you guys. No, you don't. That's the real reason you need to kill us right now. Because for Rick, making me jealous was an act. But for you? Yeah, run, bitch! You leaned in hard, because you thought it was real.
Damn, Morty.
I saw what I saw, Rick. He's got a big ol' crush on you.
I'd like to deny it, Morty, but I'm pretty irresistible.
Run, bitch.
Jerry! Not helping, Dad!
20 seconds, jump him!
Yeah, you little iPad piece of shit!
You like that? That little time device you showed me? I made one too. Just like the portal gun. Always struck me as odd that Ricks don't do time travel. I get that it's messy, but so are you. Anyways, good thing I'm not a Rick.
Hands when I can see 'em! You're surrounded
Oh,
for
these guys.
days in any direction, you sick fuck!
We haven't seen these guys in forever.
No, we haven't.
Oh, shit! Sorry, Morty made it weird.
We were never a thing.
Uh-huh. Enjoy prison, fucker!
But you do like me more than him.
Don't be needy, Morty.
Y'all gonna be eating mush on a tray with like big aggro dudes that call you fish relentlessly.
Damn.
I mean,
Like in Prison
you
Break.
can't get jacked, but even then, you gotta hustle for that protein.
You guys have prison pegged.
We have forever to do it.
Good God. So we're looking at guest starring Gata. Don't know who that is, but obviously Tilda Swinton and Keegan-Michael Key. We know who they are.
Yes.
So Tilda Swinton must have been the
Collective.
Yeah, the Collective. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good.
Me too.
The animation threw me off a little bit, but overall, I thought it was pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, it really started because at first it was kind of, all right, we're back in it. Here's some action, etc. But then when they started doing the Looney Tunes bit,
yeah,
when his legs ran up and kicked the brain back into his head, and like all that shit started happening, like the episode really kind of locked in for me.
Yeah, like sometimes like I like good fights, but when they do them Rick and Morty style, just like these relentless amount of gags that are counter gags to each other, it's just fantastic. Like I love it.
I know. It was great.
It's like this sensory overload, but of goodness.
Yeah, I'd say if you go back to the old, then I can't remember which season it was when they actually fought with the Death Star with the Wrangler genes that were impervious to the laser on that ship, and he fought Birdman on there. Yeah. And everything. Like, this was some outstanding fights.
Yeah.
And how all that shit went down.
And you know what's so good was his fight against Evil Rick too.
Yeah.
That was such a good fight. And then like he was just all like tired and exhausted with blood all over him after.
Yeah, it just there have been some fantastic moments for a show that started out with that type of animation. I don't call it bad animation, but it's not really drawn to the extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that first season in particular, I like a year ago I was flipping through it and I was like, wow, they look a lot. You know, they're not drawn as well in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm not saying they have to be.
No, they didn't have to be.
There's several shows that. Your regular show's one of them. It's got a particular style to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little more finesse to it, I would say, than this.
Yeah.
In some scenarios, I mean, this gets, especially when it gets into the technology.
Yeah.
It gets very detailed. So I think it makes up for that the plainness.
Yeah.
Of the everyday characters whenever that shit occurs. So there's an outstanding amount of detail in this show. It's just they save it.
What I love is like the writers can just say like they can just make up fucking anything.
Let's just have them like the spoofs.
Yeah.
This is just running
so
with that.
Predator, right?
Well, I got a lot of like Marvel films.
Yeah, definitely the Marvel films. But the guy, his neighbor was like Predator, right?
They look more like a space marine from Alien.
Okay, maybe that, yeah.
Or Aliens, I should say. And so the Collective reminded me of the kind of Galactus and Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
The Borg, of course. But
it'd be great if they got Kang in the MCU. I like that original plan.
Yeah, and since that got blown to shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know,
I'm eager to see what they do with Doom. But
well, I will say, I am eager to see that, and I guess there's been very positive like reactions to like what people have seen like the movie so far, like the unfinished product. I mean, I want that universe to be good. It's never been bad, but it hasn't been. Well, it hasn't been great.
It raised the bar very high.
Yeah.
And even on the way to raising that bar high, there were some movies that weren't as good as the others.
Yeah, I didn't even see them. I never saw one Ant-Man.
Well, I'm talking about some of the Thor movies were kind of lackluster.
I know Thor 2 is considered like one of the worst Marvel movies. I know that.
And there was, Thor Ragnarok was enjoyable.
I like that one.
It wasn't the greatest movie in the world, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
But either way, like a lot of those Marvel films, they set the bar with some of the peak films, especially the assembled films.
Yeah.
So, or the ensemble films, whatever you call them. So, either way, get back to this show.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and then kind of the tendrils coming out of it really reminded me of the Sentinels and X-Men.
Yeah.
And a little bit, I want to say Unicron just because I want to throw the Transformers reference in there, but I didn't see much that really reminded me of Unicron.
Yeah, and you also kind of said Agent Smith too.
Yeah, because of all the people turning into copies, and that the Smith virus was doing that inside the Matrix, but very different aesthetic. One
thing that the show always does is it kind of puts you in the middle of an arc, which is always pretty exciting, in terms of world building. Yeah. It's one thing that I think the Pixar, there's like these kind of rules for storytelling that they follow. It's like to establish excitement and history in a lived-in world. It's like you see the characters or some characters that are in the middle of their arc already. Yeah. So him and Evil Morty have been working together for a while.
Yeah, they're off-screen adventures.
Yeah, and that's just but when you see it, it's like, oh, I kind of feel it. Like I sense that they've been working together.
Yeah, with their attitude toward their demeanor towards one another, the things they say, and
Yeah,
So,
and I just love that Rick was just preparing for this moment, and he put the.
I love the picture of him mooning him.
Yeah.
that was fantastic. And just the way he was just being manic on the way back out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You suck your own dick.
Because it reminded me of us, the first like couple seasons when he was going crazy.
Yeah.
When he would say this stuff like, "You doing more? He's be great."
Well, he'd always be drunk when he was doing that.
He was drunk.
So this time he was just.
Did you have a favorite gag during the fight?
I mean, I think the one that was just outrageous to me and probably stood out the most was the Looney Tunes thing.
Looney Tunes pretty
Like
crazy.
The hammer space shit.
For some reason, mine when was that what you're talking about when he put the net over him and put him in different
the hammer
dimensions?
space.
That was pretty cool. That was
It
wild.
was, and just that stuff just kind of came out of nowhere in the middle of the rest of what was.
And then
going on.
before you have time to process and appreciate it, you're on to the next gag.
Yeah.
And I think that's when it operates at such a high level.
Pace.
Yeah, the pace is crazy, and they nailed it really. And I don't think that formula can ever
I
really
think it
get
was a
old.
big splash for the first episode. I think it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. Yeah, excited for the next episode. These do drop one at a time, so we'll be doing them week by week. If you want to support us, hype, like, and also check us out on Patreon, and check out all the other stuff that we're doing. Zach, we got coming up. I mean, we just sent I just sent you a list, but
Yeah, well, I didn't hear if there was a definitive list. There was a speculative list.
yeah, but the Spider Noir, Vox Machina, also
House of the Dragon coming up.
season 3.
Yeah.
And there's something else, but either way, I'm really glad to be doing this. Anyways, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye bye.